So here's an example of video work instructions. We're telling them that what they need to pause and read at any time that they want throughout the video. We'll highlight some safety issues here, safety glasses. Here you can see the dock controlled aspect of the video. We will format this in the same format as the company itself, the company wants. What we do is, here's a good example of that person taking 2 seconds to look at the video, look at the document, so that we can read the information that's necessary. We can highlight different things that we need to do. You can see how we're incorporating some of the training within industry concepts into the video. Now, this was a video that we created in a lunchtime demo very, very quickly. And you can see how he's moving around very much. This person was able to perform it correctly the very first time. Again, you'd be very surprised at how easy it is for somebody to still follow the video even if it's shaking and moving. And you know what's beautiful about it is they can know exactly where they need to go, right? See, we can stop, we can highlight, we can do certain things. Knowing where to highlight it, what to rewind, what to replay, when to stop is important. Here's the example of a task where they need to have some sort of feel, right? Traditionally, this was a feel on how you actually get this in, and they were able to perform it correctly the very first time. Do not underestimate the power of these video work instructions. Again, this person was performing this at a pretty fast rate. There are two different kinds of situations. There are the one where somebody can rewind the video while they're performing the operation, and the other is where they cannot. And that could be due to the fact that they're in a hazardous area, they can't touch, the screen, they can't touch the tablet, the computer, whatever it is. It may be in an inaccessible location to their workstation. They may not be able to stop for any time because it's a very time-sensitive operation. Either there's an assembly line that they're a part of that's moving fast, or there is some sort of material that hardens or cures very fast, so they don't have time to rewind and things of that nature. What we do in those situations where they cannot rewind, we do a different process on how we implement the video. What we're going to do is we will send you the video that's at production level, production speed, but we'll also create another video that follows the training within industry methodology. And what they're going to do is that video will guide them through in a classroom setting before they go out to the floor and get them prepared on how to perform an operation. We took an operation at a client that took 96 hours of time to be able to train that person to perform this 1.5 minute operation. It was just moving so fast that the person, even though they were watching them for over a week, right, they still were not able to fully capture what was there because it was coming in too fast. What we see is that when we take them to the classroom and we use the training within industry methodology, it brings it to their mind in a systematic manner that allows them to be able to perform it right the first time. Will they be as fast? No, they will not be as fast as the normal person. And you can make differences, and you can make accommodations for that. But it does allow them to come to the floor 90% of the way there, right? So what you could do is the client could have somebody or a supervisor, somebody who works in that area, working alongside them so that they're keeping up the pace until the person comes up to speed. The beauty of that, of the fact that they're coming 90% of the way there, is that they pick it up very fast. After the fifth, sixth time, they're getting up to production speed, right? So that's something that is very, very helpful, even in situations where you cannot access the video and be able to rewind. Now you could do that with every video if you want, but we provide that for the ones that are time sensitive. That's what our commitment is to it, and depending on how long is how we edit it out again. So that's something that we'll take into account, and we'll take on a case-by-case basis. And some of the things that we flesh out when we do that initial conference with yourself, the MEP, the client, and ourselves. We have teaching moments throughout the video, if necessary and if required by the customer, by the client. Let's say that they want their technicians to grow from Tech 1 to Tech 2 to Tech 3, so on and so forth. And then we can easily define a curriculum and a path through these videos that are highlighting extra information that the person at the Tech 2 level will know. Now, the great part about video work instructions is that they are capturing a lot more information, not just on what is seen from the video, but also what's heard as well. And you'll be surprised at how much they know about the process and about why things are the way they are and how much they retain. So you can imagine if you have somebody who's cross-training on different tasks, right? How much more knowledgeable they'll be and how much more of a valuable resource they will be. Now, what's very key about what we do while we use the glasses, and we'll give a little bit of the secret sauce away here, is it has to be first-person view. When it's first-person view, your mind is always having checks and references as to, are you performing the task the right way? And you'd be surprised how many simple little things the person captures that they remember from watching the video. One person at a client actually was looking at the station and realized, wait a second, my chair is missing, right? That is something that was realized very quickly. The chair was out of position and they were able to capture that. Like something very simple like that, because their mind is constantly making these checks, and that's what helps them to remember it and retain it. Again, it looks very simple from looking at the video work instructions on how to edit, but you'd be surprised when you're looking at raw footage how skilled you have to be in order to know what to put in and what to leave out. Again, what to leave out is just as important as what to put in, because you do not want to make the video so long, and that's where we provide extra value there to the customer. We're also providing the best practices that you're going to see. Like, there's some things that the trainer will not mention that we know are mistakes that somebody new will make, right? And we're able to highlight those things and call them out even before they happen at your facility.